Oh, hi, I'm live. I was just moving to a better spot. Okay, so I've got something fantastic to share with the ladies today and the people who love the ladies. Ladies who are supposedly of a certain age. Oh, I think I better stand up. Okay, so if you looked on my Facebook page, I have also posted something there. I've pinned that to the top. I am going to give a testimonial today in regards to menopausal symptoms. So, as some of you may know, I've worked as a model for years. Kind of got into it accidentally, and it just kind of kept going. And about 3 years ago, I made a model's card with my measurements. At the time, my waist was 29 inches and my hips were 39.5 inches. Much to my horror, okay, I'm back. Over the past few months, I was unable to fit into my pants, unable to fit into my dresses, unable to fit into my shorts, unable to fit into anything, and bewildered as to why they could possibly be so. In the past, if I ever had a problem, just not clear, just not as clear as I am accustomed to being. And so the light bulb went on over my head, and I thought, you know what? The symptoms I'm feeling right now, the inability to control, my emotions to the point where I'm lashing out at someone who cares for me deeply and that I care for, which is not a nice feeling, and that feeling that you don't have any control over it. I remembered going through Dr. Schultz's catalog, and I re-looked up what he calls the female shot. What is it? Well, the female shot is a complex of Dr. Schultz's 4 herbal tonics that he has put in here to keep our female reproductive organs healthy, mind, body, and spirit. So I want to open up to this page here, and I want to read to you ladies a little bit about what this does and how this works. What makes this story amazing is that I got the herbal shot on a Thursday or a Friday. I was so happy when that box came home. I drank one of these 2-ounce bottles right down. After a few minutes, I immediately started to feel calm and balanced. Went to bed that night, probably got up and urinated about 4 times, more than usual. One time, but 4 or 5 times in the night is a lot. That's because my body was de-bloating. That's because I was getting rid of all that water retention. And lo and behold, the next morning, not only could I put those pants on, but I could zip them up halfway. And by the time I got halfway through my work day, I could zip them up all the way. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. During the day, I also kept drinking some water with a little bit of his KB formula, his kidney bladder formula. And by the end of the day, really, in 24 hours or less, suddenly I could put all my pants on. The bloating was down, and most of all, I felt calm, I felt centered, I felt like the old me of 3 years ago. It was incredible. So, this is his description of the female shot. Balances hormones, balances you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. These are all organic, wild-crafted, by the way. So, the first one, the female tonic complex, which you find in this little bottle, it balances your female hormones. When your hormones are balanced, you're not producing too many, you're not producing too little, and then your female organs stay healthy, and your whole body, mind, and spirit is calm, empowered, feminine, and happy. Amen to that. Dr. Schultz's Female Empowering Complex. This herb complex does 3 main things: stimulates your feminine energy, feeds your feminine energy, and third, increases circulation to your female organs to keep them healthy. That's right. So as we age, everything is aging. Also, our blood vessels and those things are aging. You want to keep those healthy. And whenever you see, a symptom where there is some issue, maybe problem seeing or weight gain or problem with the skin or hair loss or even calluses and bunions. When you examine it more deeply, it's always an issue of blood not circulating properly, of blood not being able to get to that area because it's squeezed or cut off or tight or clogged from the inside. So that's really important. So I can tell you that I felt a sense of calm and a sense of peace and just a clarity, from the inside out. The next thing was Dr. Schultz's Female Empowering Complex that's in this. Oh no, I already spoke about that, I beg your pardon. The third thing, the Nerve Tonic Complex. This herbal complex is a sedative and antispasmodic. So, while the other complexes in this female shot balance your hormones, this complex will balance your mind and spirit. The Nerve Tonic. What does it have in it? Valerian root, lobelia herb and seed, passion flower herb, hops flower, black cohosh root, blue cohosh root, skullcap herb, wild yam root. Now you may be familiar with some of these things. A lot of these things have been used for a very, very long time to help you get to sleep at night and just calm you down. And of course, the black cohosh and the blue cohosh, those are things that are really good for the feminine reproductive system, and also wild yam root. The last thing, Dr. Schultz's KB Tonic Complex, powerful herbal complex to assist you in eliminating water retention and unwanted bloating. It contains uva ursi leaf, juniper berry, horsetail herb, burdock root, corn silk, and parsley root. So, in addition to taking the female shot, there is also another tincture that you can get. It's called KB Formula or Kidney Bladder Formula, and it helps keep your bladder and your kidneys disinfected. Kidneys bring things in and they bring things out. They very, very important to the body. So anyone who's had a loved one who's been on dialysis, for example, you know what I'm talking about. It's not a pretty picture. So the last part of this testimonial is, how much does this cost? Okay, the retail price for 3 bottles, 1, 2, 3, these are 3, actually this is a 1.5 ounce fluid bottle, almost 2 ounces, is $42. $42 worth every penny. However, I have a special discount code. I have a discount code for you. So when you call 1-800-HERB-DOC, HERBDOC in Marina Del Rey, California, and give them the code AFL100, that's A as in apple, F as in fiber, L as in lettuce, 100, you'll get a 15% discount if you're a first-time customer. So if I were you, ladies, I'd be smart. I'd form a co-op. I'd order a bunch of this stuff and have each person order it at a different time, right? You want to stay stocked up on this. I feel so good, I just had to share. I want to say there's a lot to explore at the American Botanical Pharmacy. There's a lot of good stuff on there. There's stuff on there for fellas too. So do take your time and look through, read the testimonials, and give it a try, because it's a lot better than having a surgery or having to take medication for years on end and dying a slow death. Okay, this is a Kyanie. You're a 54-year-old who now feels like a younger version of herself at 51, which feels like an even younger version of herself. All right then, you be well. I will try and post the information in the description of this video. Be well and live a long and healthy life.